Finding the most flattering wardrobe colors is not just a challenge for the everyday person. A lot of celebrities and really well-known people actually do also struggle in finding the colors that suit them the best. And this is probably due to the fact that they don't yet know their color season. And your color season is essentially the result of combined physical characteristics that come together and help give you the best shades and colors for your unique look. There are 4 main color seasons, which are winter, fall, spring, and summer. And then each of these categories can be further subdivided into 3 categories, so it gets very complicated. So if you want to find out what your specific subcategory is of the summer color season, make sure to keep on watching, and most importantly, watch until the end, because I'm going to show you how to determine your specific color season for summer. Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who don't already know me, I'm Bella, an Education certified image consultant and fashion enthusiast. And welcome to my channel, Concept 3, where I help you transform your wardrobe, your image, and your lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to show you what specific summer subcategory you may be. Summer is just one of the 4 color seasons, but it can be further divided into 3 subcategories, which happen to be true summer, soft summer, and light summer. So if you're curious and you want to know which specific one you are, which will slightly change your color palette, then this is the right video. You are on the right channel, and I just want to really help you out in being able to choose which colors are going to really bring out your best features. So this being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the very first subcategory of the summer color season that we're going to talk about is the true summer. And you can see this on celebrities Blunt, Jennifer Gardner, and Anna Kendrick. And you can really notice this color season because the primary aspect of the overall appearance is going to be cool, and the second aspect is going to be muted. There is going to be a medium contrast between all of the features. So now when we talk about the characteristics of a true summer, we're gonna start out with eyes. And essentially since this color season overall is very muted, the eye color is going to reflect that as well. So if you happen to have gray, blue, green, green hazel, or gray brown eyes that are very cool, they have a little bit more of a muted look, and they're not very bright and sparkly, then it's likely that you are a true summer. And darker ethnicities will likely have grayish brown eyes. In general, it's just gonna be a less vibrant and sparkling type of look than the spring or winter eyes. Next, let's go ahead and move on to hair color. So really, like the eye color, the hair color is also going to be very muted. It's not going to be bronzy, goldeny, nothing like that, which we see with spring or autumn color seasons. You're going to have a very subdued hair color that's a bit more on the ashy side. So if you have dark ash blonde, light ash brown, medium ash brown, or dark ash brown, then it's likely that you could be a true summer. Yeah, so if you're a redhead, it's really likely that you are not a true summer or even a summer at all, so make sure to keep this in mind. Next, moving on to skin color. So with the summer color season, these individuals tend to be more on the cool side. They will never be 100% warm undertone. So essentially, if you have fair skin, light skin, medium skin, or even tan skin, you could be a true summer, but you just have to make sure that you have a cool undertone. Silver is always going to be your best color, and then gold will make you look a little bit off. So if you're choosing jewelry, always opt for silver. So now finally moving on to your best colors. This palette is really going to combine coolness with softness, and the colors are going to be cool with more of a clear blue undertone. And there's definitely not a lot of warmth in this palette. So if you think of different hues of blues and turquoises and grays, this is always going to be a better match for you. Cool browns and grayish blues work really well, and any, if they're accented by a brighter hue like pink and purple and green, this will be such a good option for you. Now, the next subcategory of the summer color season is soft summer, and this can be seen on celebrities such as Bella Hadid, Leona Lewis, and Jennifer Aniston. And you can really tell if you could possibly be the subcategory if the primary aspect of your overall appearance is muted and then the secondary aspect is cool. Now, in terms of contrast, you're going to have a medium to low contrast between your physical characteristics. Let's go ahead and get started and see what potential eye colors you could have if you are a soft summer. So you're likely to be a soft summer if you have gray, gray-green, gray hazel, or gray light brown eyes. Like with the true summer, a brown color is going to be more common in darker ethnicities, but regardless of any of the eye colors, the soft summer eyes are always going to be slightly grayed. You may notice crackled glass pattern on the iris, so also look out for this. Now moving on to hair color, as with the summer color season in general, it's always going to be muted and more on the ashy side. It's never going to be very golden or very vibrant. So the potential hair colors you could have if you are a soft summer is medium ash blonde, dark ash blonde, light ash brown, and medium ash brown. When exposed to the sun, however, it can develop ash blonde highlights. So next, let's move on to skin color. And with the skin color, like with the whole group of the summer color season, you're not going to ever be warm. You can either have neutral or neutral cool skin. So essentially, whether you have fair, light, medium, or tan skin, you're always going to lean more towards the neutral. Your skin tone is always going to be muted rather than vibrant, and soft summers may also have some freckling going on. Now that we have all these characteristics, let's go ahead and see what your best color palette is. Overall, the best colors for a soft summer are going to be muted and gentle. Colors are going to be muted and gentle in order to match the low to medium contrast level of the season's natural coloring. The color palette really tends to be desaturated, low contrast, and have coolish colors. A lot of the colors tend to be grays and blue-based colors with a heavy focus on pinks, purples, and greens. And also, since soft summer sits on the border of autumn, a lot of the colors are going to be a little bit more warm. So if you think you're a summer and you tend to look better in colors that are slightly more warm, then you are likely to be a soft summer. So we have finally reached the last subcategory of the summer color season, which is light summer. And some celebrities who are a light summer include Reese Witherspoon, Lily Reinhart, and Margot Robbie. And here you can really tell that all three of these women are a light summer because the primary aspect of their overall appearance is light, while the secondary aspect is cool. And then also in terms of contrast, the light summer is always going to have a very low contrast between their features. So that means their eye color, their skin color, and their hair color are not going to be drastically contrasting. So let's go ahead and see first which eye colors you could have if you are a light summer. The first thing you really want to notice is whether you have either gray, blue, or green eyes, because the light summer is either going to be one of these colors, but it will never be brown. So one thing that all these eye colors have in common is that there's no darkness about them, and they generally have a cool and grayish undertone like the rest of the summer eyes. You also may notice that crackled glass pattern, which is characteristic of the summer eye, and a very, very soft separation between the iris and the whites of the eyes. Alright, so now let's move on to the different hair colors that are typical of the light summer color season. So like the rest of the summer subcategories, your hair color is always going to be ashy and more on the muted side. And some of the hair colors you could have include very light ash blonde, medium ash blonde, and dark ash blonde. And then also, in some cases, light ash brown. So like the rest of the features, this color season's hair is going to be light. Individuals who are a darker ethnicity may have a lighter shade of brown, which stands in low contrast to their other features. So the last characteristic of the light summer is going to be the skin tones, and out of all the summer subcategories, they are going to have the least range of skin tones for these, for the season. And essentially, if you have fair, light, or medium skin tones with either a neutral or neutral cool undertone, then you are likely to be a light summer. So one thing I can say about the light summer is that, like the soft summer, you're going to have both neutral and neutral cool undertones, whereas the true summer will always be cool 100% of the time. So if you're not sure, this is another characteristic that can really help you point out whether you are light or true summer. And lastly, the part that you guys have all been waiting for, the best colors for the light summer are going to be, as always, muted and a bit more on the cool side. So this palette is going to contain medium saturated and coolish colors such as light pinks and delicate blue-greens. There is no harsh contrast between the colors, there are only nuances. While this season's color palette has a typical coolness that is characteristic of all the summer seasons, it also has a bit of warmth to its neighboring season, which is spring. So these colors are going to be the brightest and kind of the most happy and peppy out of all the summer subcategories. So if you tend to see that brighter colors and a bit more warm colors work best on you, then it's likely that you are a light summer. Yeah, so this being said, I'm really curious to know which one of these subcategories are you. Please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if you're not quite sure, feel free to reach out to me and contact me at concept3img.com, and there you can go ahead and find a time to book with me to go over, whether you want to do a seasonal color analysis with me so that I can actually confirm your color season and send you a bunch of great information. So this being said, thank you guys so much, and if you liked the video, make sure to click the like button so that it can reach other people and help them as well. And if you're not already part of the family, part of the level of group that we have here at Concept 3, make sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button, and then also click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I make videos weekly on fashion, image, and transformation, and kind of just my lifestyle and living in Miami. So if you're curious or interested in any of these topics, we would love to have you join the family that we have here. This being said, thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay smart, and stay leveled up. I will see you in my next video. Bye.